She decided she didn't like me. Her husband decided that was enough. He chose her and had me removed. But I decided the clients would make the final call. To see how that decision played out, we have to look at the paper reality of the business. For 5 years, Tom and I ran a consulting practice based on a perfectly balanced 50-50 equity split. We maintained a clean division of labor. I handled strategy and client relationships. Tom handled delivery and finance. It was a business that worked. On paper, this structural separation created an effective and profitable engine. As long as the delivery stayed consistent and the strategy stayed sound, there was no reason to suspect the engine would ever fail. Tom's wife, Caroline, had always been present at the edges of the business, company dinners and occasional events. I'd always been cordial, but she'd always been cool. I never fully understood the friction until it became a professional problem. Caroline ran a campaign that was entirely domestic, conducted through Tom, far away from the office. She questioned the equity split, about decisions I'd made, and the client portfolio's direction. She framed every critique as a concern for their family's financial security. Tom pushed back initially, but 18 months of domestic pressure is a long time. Eventually, he called a meeting and proposed buying me out. It's a reminder that even the most stable business structures offer little protection against forces operating outside the boardroom. When a 5-year friendship ends in a buyout proposal, the personal relationship is over. I moved immediately into a posture of calculated strategy. My solicitor secured a valuation I was satisfied with. The financial terms of the exit were clean, and the money was guaranteed. Tom's strategy relied on a specific premise that clients are inherently loyal to an established brand name and the institutional infrastructure supporting it. Operating on that premise, Tom didn't push for a non-compete clause. The contract contained no restriction on me working with existing clients independently if they chose to follow me. He assumed the clients would stay with the established brand. But a brand is a piece of paper. A relationship is a human reality. The paperwork was finalized, the buyout was formalized, and I was officially independent. In the first week after my exit, I called 8 of our primary clients personally. I didn't solicit them. I simply informed them I was setting up independently and wished the old practice well. This professional courtesy moved the decision out of the legal domain and into the realm of human trust. The consequences of that shift became clear within the first 90 days. This migration data shows the result. 6 of the 8 clients I contacted moved to my new practice within that first quarter. For the practice Tom retained, the impact was immediate. They lost over 60% of their revenue after my departure. Caroline's concerns about the equity split became considerably more complex when the revenue that equity was attached to followed me out the door. Legal ownership of a brand means very little the moment the underlying human trust decides to walk away. 8 months later, Tom called me. He didn't offer an apology. He asked whether I'd consider a referral arrangement to help him stabilize. I told him I'd think about it. I'm still thinking. Equity splits and buyouts can be negotiated on paper, but client loyalty can never be contracted. Has a third party ever interfered in a professional relationship of yours? Tell me what happened in the comments. Subscribe. The clients always decide.